Hi everyone, this is Yarrow here coming to you live from actually outside my house, just over there. In a moment I want to take you inside my house and give you a quick tutorial on something that's really important when it comes to launching a membership site. And I want to show you something that was really powerful and very helpful when it came to launching my very first membership site. But I thought I'd start this video outside today and show you what I think is a really beautiful image. It's from my hometown here in Brisbane, and we're just moving into winter. Summer's ended. I guess you'd call us in autumn or fall right now, but we don't have the changing of the leaves here in Brisbane. But what we do get this time of year is just the perfect days like today, a perfect day where the sky is just blue, and let me show you, there's not a single cloud in the sky today. Really quite incredible. So this is the wonderful thing about living in Australia. If you've never been, you definitely want to have a visit at some point in time. So just beautiful, beautiful sky. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take you inside my house. We're over here, and I'm going to teach you a little lesson on membership sites. So hopefully one day you can make some serious income online and maybe even come down and visit me here in Australia. So let's go inside. Okay. Hi, this is Yarrow. Thanks again for watching this video. So, I'm actually coming to you live now from inside my house, and what you may not know, this house was actually paid for thanks to the income I generated from my membership sites. So this was the first house I ever purchased, and it's a two-story, three-bedroom townhouse, quite new. It's only about 5 years old. And when I first bought this house, I didn't have enough money at the time, so I actually got a loan. And my mortgage was, a typical mortgage that most people enter into with their first property, a few $100,000, maybe a bit more than that. And thankfully, over the next 2 years since I bought the house, so actually it was only about 18 months, I paid off that home loan completely. And most of that money was generated thanks to my membership site. So obviously I'm telling you that because it demonstrates the real potential here to create some significant freedoms and eliminate some stress in your life, because I'm certainly confident that you would be much happier not having a mortgage or a home loan right now. So being able to launch a membership site in order to develop enough income over a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever it takes to pay off your home would be a huge thing for you. So with that in mind, let me show you a technique that I used with the launch of my very first membership site, and I've used ever since with every membership site I've done. And also I've told my students who've launched membership sites to do this, and they've all reported back wonderful feedback, because it's just, frankly, it's a fantastic technique. So what am I talking about? Well, this is it here. What you're looking at, you can see it close up there. That's some very scribbly writing. It's my handwriting. I'm not a great writer, but I'm good at typing on computers. However, what this is are dot point notes, numbered list of notes that I took in response to a survey I sent out to my email list when I had my very first membership site launch. Now this was back when my list was quite small. I only had about 3,000 subscribers on my email list, and about the same were reading my blog on a regular basis, about 3,000 RSS readers. So, accumulatively I might have had access to about 6,000 people, but there's probably some duplicates there. So 4,000 to 5,000 people I had access to through my two main communication channels, and I sent out a very simple survey. It was actually only through email, so I went to my email list and I just asked some questions. For example, in this case, my membership site was going to be about how to build successful blogs. So I asked some questions related to that, with obviously one of the most important questions was, what is your greatest challenge with building your blog? So I sent this survey out. I received somewhere around 115 replies. Some of them weren't so good, some of them were very good, amazing insights. And what I did was I, by hand, transcribed it, the main points I got from each of the survey responses, onto this list of paper responses. I chose to use paper because I wanted to go through the process by hand. You could use an Excel sheet to do this, it's probably more practical. But for me, the act of writing this out in paper forced me to focus on really absorbing all this information. So what I've actually got is 100 plus individual dot points telling me everything about what my audience wants when it comes to the topic of my membership site, how to do successful blogging. So they want to know things about, how to deal with technical problems, how to build an email list, how to improve RSS readership, how to pick a topic, how to do a quick start of a blog launch, where to get good theme designs, how to write unique content, positioning, search engine optimization, keywords, lots and lots of topics. This basically would give me enough information for my entire membership site plan. I use this to then base the structure of my membership site, but that's only half the story here. What's really important to note, by doing this, I got an insight into the mind and the type of language, the thought process going on inside the head of my target market, my membership site potential customers. So what I could do with this, and of course this is what I do and what I've continued to do on every single launch from now on, and what you can do with your launch, is find this information by sending a survey out to your prospects and then use it to communicate with them using the exact same language that they have going on inside the conversation in their head. That's really critical, because what happens here is when you write an email and you state the problem they faced and you're going to solve it for them using the exact same language that they used to describe the problem to themselves, then you've got this amazingly powerful connection. They really feel that you understand where they're coming from. So that's a really powerful point to understand. So you get this kind of feedback, gives you the idea and the content for what should be in your membership site, but it also gives you the language and the triggers and the type of psychology to use when communicating to your potential members during the launch phase. Really important point. Okay, so to actually get a survey out like this, it's so simple, it's ridiculous. All I did was literally write an email. I listed 5 questions in that email and I said hit reply and give me your feedback. Now that's obviously when you have a list built up, but that's not too hard. My list, 3,000 people, you can get that, anyone can get that done in a matter of months, at worst a year, just by doing some basic things, maybe pay-per-click advertising, maybe some blogging, creating content to drive traffic to some kind of website. And then you just ask people these questions and you get your answers. You don't have to guess what your market wants. And the great thing about this is you can then go launch your membership site without having to create the content first. So you launch, then you use this as the framework to build the content as your members go through it. All right, not going to talk too much more on that. All I want to suggest to you is that you actually consider doing a survey. Definitely consider doing a survey before you launch your membership site. The biggest mistake I see people make with any sort of product launch online, and membership sites for sure, is they assume the market wants what they think they have to provide. They're just an assumption, well, if I need that and I think it's valuable, people will buy it. That's not true. You want to ask your potential customers what they want and then give it to them. It goes customer first, then product, not you come up with a product and you try and sell it to customers. Doing a survey gets this information. It'll give you an amazing insight into your customer base, and really it is the key for a successful product launch and of course a membership site launch from that point forward. So that's pretty much it for the topic of doing surveys for a membership site. Now obviously this is only one component of the overall process of launching a membership site. If you haven't already opted into my membership site master plan report, I definitely recommend you grab that. And of course the whole point of this video is I'm here to teach you how to launch a successful membership site in whatever subject area or niche you're currently targeting. And you'll get lots of techniques like this, like the survey technique. And in fact, if you join my coaching program for launching membership sites, you will receive the email I sent to people when I sent it, plus the whole sequence I used to launch my membership site. And I'll give you some background information about things like this and the whole process. So if you're interested in starting a membership site and would like to work with me, I would like to invite you to join my membership site mastermind coaching program. You can sign up when the doors open at www.membershipsitemastermind.com/sign up, and you'll find all the information there when the program is available. However, it's usually only open for about a week, and then I'll start teaching the program. It's a 6-week intensive training program with content from me, and you'll learn lots of really unique insights into membership sites, how to do the launch, how to do things like this, a survey, how to drive traffic, how to build your list, how to develop the content, how to transfer these ideas into a sequence of launch information as well as content for a membership site. The whole kit and caboodle. I'll take you through everything I've done to launch 2 successful $100,000 plus membership sites, pay for my house here, and I really would like to see the same happen to you, and I'd love to work with you to get that result. So once again, it's at www.membershipsitemastermind.com membershipsitemastermind.com/sign up, or just go to membershipsitemastermind.com to get my free report there about running membership sites. And I really look forward to working with you. My name is Yara Stark, and I'll see you hopefully on the inside of my coaching program. Bye bye.